Dave Reichert served his country in the U.S. Air Force. He was King County Sheriff before becoming a U.S. Congressman for the state of Washington. He spent the last 4 years fighting human trafficking in Central America, but says it was time for him to return to politics because this state deserves better.
Government should not be directing and giving edicts to its citizens. Government is a servant, should be a servant.
Whether on the trail of the Green River Killer, chasing down looters during the WTO riots.
We have to make progress, we have to move forward, and I can help do that.
Or serving in Congress, Dave Reichert has made an impact on the state of Washington, and he wants to return to public service to bring about change.
That didn't happen enough for me in Congress. So I think as governor, I'll have those opportunities where we can actually make a difference by listening to the facts, taking in information, making a decision, and making things happen.
It won't be easy. It's been more than 40 years since a Republican has been elected Washington's governor, and Donald Trump, who has lost the state twice, could be atop the Republican ticket again in 2024. Have you endorsed anybody for the Republican Party president-wise yet?
No.
If Donald Trump, if he were to come here on a campaign stop, would you campaign with him? Would you go up on a stage with him?
I think I'll cross that bridge when I get, so I'd have to think about that one.
Bob Ferguson put out a pretty lengthy email to his supporters this weekend calling you a profound threat to reproductive freedom. Where do you stand on abortion?
Well, there's no secret. I've explained my position on abortion. I happen to believe that life begins in the womb and at inception. I'm a pro-life person with some exceptions. So those exceptions are rape and incest and the life of the mother. And those have always been consistent with me.
He says any changes to abortion laws should come from voters, not politicians.
I think this is important to point out. I am not running for governor to seek power. What I'm trying to do is to empower other people. And, well, the other people are the people of Washington State.
Reichert blames the rise in drug use, overdoses, and an increase in homelessness on a hands-off approach by lawmakers.
We're almost becoming complacent to the idea of, well, if it's allowed by the people that we elect, and they're passing laws that allow people to shoot up drugs and urinate and defecate all over the city and break in and steal the property from storefronts, I guess it must be okay. And if everybody else is doing it, I might as well do it myself.
Potential solutions for Reichert: allow police to chase after car thieves and burglars again. And he's exploring turning the old Navy ships in Bremerton into shelters for those experiencing homelessness.
I know this sounds like off the wall, but you got to be innovative in thinking about, okay, how do we do this and get things done and take action instead of just sitting around twiddling our thumbs going, oh, we need to build a tent city, we need to, we can't disturb this area or that area. All the meanwhile, Seattle has become Gotham City. Where's Batman? Right?
Reichert has also proposed refurbishing the old abandoned state prison on McNeil Island into a shelter for those experiencing homelessness. Reichert has never lost an election in the state of Washington. The governor's primary is 13 months away, August 2024. In Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.